Hey guys, it's Pear, and Deca has finally released another update which they have called the Balance of Magic. And oh boy, was a ton of shit changed. Starting off, Deca finally announced that Month Mad God is going to be hosted in August this year, which kinda sucks for me because that's when I start school, but I am glad that they finally announced exactly when it is going to happen. The Nexus has been changed a lot. It is now a farm theme that goes along with the summer, and it gradually becomes darker throughout the day. For me, the Nexus becomes nighttime at about 2 p.m. I don't know if they're going to change that. I'd assume they're not going to. I guess it's kind of just something funny that happens now. The corn does become really eerie looking, though, when it gets dark. The mini Sphinx pet stone, which I find absolutely adorable, now drops from the Sphinx along with the mini crystal steed pet stone finally dropping from the crystal prisoner. The avatar's lines have been reduced yet again, so be ready for more chat spam from players while you see an avatar in the realm. Sprite rolls now have stars again, and the Scepter of Geb is no longer a scepter. Set pieces finally display what the exact full set bonuses are, and something I actually like, abilities now display cooldowns. Sorcerer has received what I'd call a major buff, including an increase in its maxed attack and major scepter damage increases, with the drawback that you actually have to aim at the enemy when you shoot it. Wands have also been increased in damage very slightly. Some players say that the sorcerer buff is a little too much, and also others are saying it's not enough. I'm just gonna kinda leave my opinion to myself. The ghost ship's HP has gone up and it's now immune to both stuns and paralyzes, but it now drops a new item named the Trap of the Vile Spirit, which I can only assume drops in a white bag. I really like the way that the trap looks, but I feel like its ability is a little underpowered for an event item. Instead of slowing or paralyzing enemies, it inflicts a really large amount of damage, which probably the only thing that makes it viable, in my opinion, is that it has a very long duration, being 10 seconds. Oryx's castle is a lot more difficult for unmaxed characters, as the walls have been tripled in their HP and the walls near the Stone Guardians have been replaced by fortified destructible walls with 24,000 health points. The living floor bombs now give you weakens, which combined with the fortified walls is going to give you a ton of time to think why you're even playing this game. Along with the Oryx's castle buff, Stone Guardians have gained 20,000 HP points, but hey, they had their death lowered by 20 points. They also regenerate if there is a large amount of people. I'm not sure if that what that fully means, if they gain health at the start, or if they slowly gain their HP back while you're shooting them. But either way, it will hopefully give you a little bit more of a chance to get those death pots or ancient stone swords. The Shatters has gained an incredible amount of XP from the enemies, so people who rarely do anything but Shatters will finally see a difference in their fame count. Along with that, the Puppets Theater enemies have had all of their HP decrease by more than half, making the dungeon much easier for lower damage classes. So, all in all, this update was absolutely drastic, and we'll see a pretty large difference in how we play Oryx's Castle or the Sorcerer class. I'm not fully sure how I feel about the update, if they changed it too much or if they changed it just right, but I think time will definitely tell. Feel free to comment your opinions in the comment section below, and I'd love to see what you guys think. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys later.